Good afternoon, I'm Rod with Backyard Adventures of North Dakota. We're standing in a typical backyard doing a Backyard Adventures install today. No two installs are the same. It's probably why it's very important to do site evaluations and know where your set's going to go before you get started. One of the most important things to consider when looking for a play set is how many children do you have, what size of fort, what activities they enjoy doing, and certainly how long will you have the fort, which is critical questions that we like to ask in order to better serve our customers when choosing a Backyard Adventures playset. I guess I'd like to first talk about what fort options a customer has and why they might choose certain fort options. We get customers in every day that may have a family of girls or may have a family of boys. And whether they're 2 or whether they're 10, their choices are going to be different. So it's a good idea to come in and let your children play, or give your kids a catalog and let them pick the things that they might enjoy the most. If you know that your child likes to climb, certainly we want to point you towards a rock wall. If you're coming in as a family with kids from 6 years up, we want to steer you away from a box set, something that's going to be a little lower weight lumber and something that is not going to last the play life of what your children would use. So we'd steer you more towards our premium play sets, which under that category falls both the Treehouse series and our Peak series. A Treehouse series is a series that is more modular than our Peak series. It has straight up and down legs and is more like a fort. With the fort, endless options as far as adding on to it. You can do a sun deck off the fort, you can add a tower to the fort, which gives you then more square foot as far as play area goes, and also gives you different levels. All of our Treehouse series come in different heights, if you will. A standard is a 5-foot, 6-foot, and 7-foot deck heights. What this allows, and again it points back to play set selection, you know, if they're 2 to 4, a 10-foot rocket slide might be good enough for them. But if they're 6 to 8, they're going to get bored with that set or that slide right away. So we want to get you to a set that can, if they're starting at the 6th age group, for instance, we want to start you on a taller set. Now if you start with the Treehouse series and a 5-foot, you can always add on to that as your children grow. So that's the nice thing about using or going to our premium Treehouse series. Again, very modular, the most modular play set we have, but certainly our premium play set, and very durable. The Peak series is our angled leg set, have a little bit bigger fort area, which is a 6x6 fort area. Comes standard with many more play options. So the baseline price is a little bit more, but it does cover everything that the group of kids would want to do, from the swings to a rock wall, a tire swivel swing underneath the fort, a rope ladder, a chain ladder, and a standard ladder, along with an accessory arm with a trapeze bar. And then of course you accompany with a slide, and those series, the Peak series, come in a 6-foot deck height and a 7-foot deck height. So that's called an Olympian Peak and a Titan Peak. Those are our premium line in the Peak series. Those sets are a great set for any age of kids up to like 12 years old. And of course, the swing beams that accompany all of our premium line forts, whether it be a Treehouse series or a Peak series, are a fort that can accompany the adults as well. So you wouldn't have any problem playing alongside your kids on that type of fort. They also have adult swings or a wooden swing seat, which is great for the adults to swing right next to their infants, toddlers, and or young children. Service is why we started having now domiciled dealers such as Colin's Home Center in Fergus Falls, and also Sunrooms Plus in Grand Forks. By expanding our showroom, so to speak, and service area, we're able to offer quicker and faster service to those customers in all regions around eastern Minnesota and all of North Dakota. With a lot of choices in play sets today, you might ask, why Backyard Adventures? And the reason is because we're a service company. We know there's choices out there. We differentiate ourselves with the service that we can provide and the expertise in design and installation. Site installation is probably one of the key factors of making sure that your set's going to last a lifetime and you'll be able to resell it when you do want to 10 to 12 years down the road. As an option, Backyard Adventures, we offer free site evaluations to our customers. we also offer the option for you to install your play sets yourself. We'll still do a site evaluation, tell you maybe the best suggested placement and way of installing your set, from whether it be landscape area underneath your set to what direction your slide should face based on sun and elements, etc. But it's very important to have that site evaluation done. This particular site that we're working on today is a very difficult site, and some of them can be that way, so it's certainly worth looking into that before you get started. If you'd like more information about Backyard Adventures and how to contact Backyard Adventures of North Dakota, look on backyardadventures.com and go to our dealer locator, type in the zip code, and you'll be able to find one of our service-oriented dealers through that network.